Hey guys, as you know, it's CJ the Travel Man. How you guys doing today? I definitely just want to show you some of the things I've been thinking about trying out some new stuff. And like I said, I also have a backpack that, yes, Miss Veda got me that I need to show you guys as well. So it's packed with some goodies, but it's just some of the stuff that you would use on a day-to-day basis, like if you're traveling or if you're going somewhere, and just your basic essentials, you know what I mean, if you're spending the night or whatever. Now, I didn't put a blanket in there or a pillow and stuff like that because I don't think it's big enough, but maybe, I don't know. But definitely wanted you guys to see the bag. If you remember, Miss Veda bought me this bag right here. It's a Trail Maker, so it holds pretty good stuff. It's a pretty big, decent sized bag. So yeah, it's pretty big. It's got pockets on the side. It's got pockets in the front. It's got this pocket as well. So it's got a little bit of everything in it. And you also have the main pocket right here for the main stuff. But definitely, like I said, these are some of the products that I'm going to be using and testing out as I'm traveling, as we're both traveling. You know what I mean? Veda's kind of gonna show you some of the stuff that she uses, but I'm gonna show you some of the stuff I use on my venture when I do a lot of stuff by myself. So other than that, let's dive into this bag and let's see what's inside of here. So we are inside of the bag. And the main thing, like I said, in case you fall or anything, cut yourself up, whatever. I mean, definitely, you need one of these. You need one of your first aid kits. That's just something you definitely will need. That's something I thought of, you know what I mean? It comes with like the bandages, the Medicaid, basically some of the medicines that you might need for pain and whatever. Then you're going to have your instrument stuff that you're going to need. So you'll have like some of the gauze and stuff like that. And then some of the wound dressing. You can always add stuff to it like I do. Like I said, some of the stuff that doesn't come with it, you know, so I might end up saying, hey, you know, you might need some Vaseline so you can put that kind of on like the scrape or the cut or whatever that you're using. So that'll kind of add to it. You can add more to it, not just having just the Vaseline and some of that stuff. But you also, like I said, it's a big thing. Is you definitely want to have, you know, like I said, your hand sanitizer, moisturizer for your hands as well. So like even if you touch something kind of nasty or you hurt yourself or whatever, you still want to clean that area. Not with just the alcohol gauze. You also want to use some of that as well. So it's stuff that I kind of stuff in there. It's stuff that I stuff it in there because I might need it. You never know. You just never know. You know, I'm just saying, I'm sitting here thinking like maybe, you know, you might need some toothpaste and you make sure you don't forget your toothbrush so you can get them teeth and pearly whites clean. So stuff that, you know, I was sticking there as well. Kind of going through it. And definitely, like I said, you're going to need some snacks. Like I said, you definitely will need some of these snacks. I found some of them, the Made Good morning organic baked, you know, oat cakes. And then like the Made Good, you know, morning, which is basically organic, soft, you know, baked oat bars and stuff. You know, a little snack, something like that you can snack on. And it's kind of healthy for you as well, so it won't be as high in sugar. You know, a lot of people sit there and they think, well, dang, if I have too much sugar, I'm not going to be able to get, you know, it's going to burn down and burn me down and stuff like that. So definitely something that my dad likes. I think I'll end up trying them as well. I know a lot of people do definitely like I said, you got the black licorice, which is an Australian-based type licorice. So it's my dad's favorite. So you guys can laugh all you want, but he loves it and he eats, I think, a bag or two daily. So I bring him enough just so he can, you know what I mean, have that little quick snack. Like I was showing you about kind of what I have as well with the bar and the little muffin. So, yeah, there's all kinds of stuff. But the thing that I decided I wanted to try out, which are actually is going to be one of these new mics. So it's basically, you got a clip-on microphone that we're going to try out, wireless, Bluetooth. So, you know what I mean? It's something that I'm going to try to start using a lot more of instead of just once in a while. I'll have more of these. Like I said, I purchased several of them. They're running about $6 to $8. You know what I mean? I purchased about 3. So I definitely had to have these. So it's something new. And I have other mics. And I also have a mic that has a wire on it too as well. So I just decided, you know what, let's just try doing some wireless stuff now. Instead of just everything with a wire on it, let's do wireless. Because like I said, everything else is wireless. So wireless cell phone and wireless this and wireless that. So I thought I'd try that out as well. And then see, this is something I also thought of, you know, it's by Tech is the name of the company. It's the Art of Technology, and it's an extendable tripod. I decided, hey, I'm going to try this out. I want to try this because, like I said, I don't have too many, handheld tripods that I actually use all the time. Mainly, I'm just using a big tower tripod, so you guys can kind of see me walking in distance, or going over here, or going over there. So I decided, why not? Let's try something very new. So, other than that, I want to try this out. You know what I mean? I want to explore it and see what it does for me as well. Yeah, I'm up here. I'm just finding stuff that I want to bring. I also have like one of my dad's old lights. I know probably some of you have got some of these. It's got that old light on it, so it kind of has that little light on the side, then another light frame. Then it has the light in the front. So it kind of like, it has a little bit of everything that you need. Like if you're in the dark, if something happens when you're in the dark and you need some kind of light and you don't have much light. So yeah, that's something, like I said, I kind of thought was cool. You know what I mean? I told my dad I needed one and he's like, you can have it. So I was like, wow. So that gives me basically a new idea of some of the stuff that I can use. Like if I was out exploring or I'm in an abandoned place and it's dark, I could have this, or I can also have the headlamp. I have several of those. I just don't have it in the bag with me. So next time when I do my second round of new stuff that I've added to my backpack, it's gonna be inside of there. Yeah, it will definitely be inside of there. Trying to see if we got any more goodies. Oh yeah, well, you know, water. Definitely had to have my water. I gotta have water anyways, like I said, because I think of all my blood sugar levels. You know, they're up and down, up and down. They're everywhere. So definitely have to have several bottles, even if I have to have about six of them, or a 12, a 12 pack, whatever it works to keep me going. I still drink tea. I love my tea. You know, I mean, a lot of people say, well, won't you drink, Gatorade Zero? I can. I've tried Gatorade Zero. I've done a lot of that. But definitely my water and my tea are my go-to. I love coffee. So like I said, that's something that I definitely want you guys to see. I found a coffee that's pretty cool. So if you hold a second, I'll show you. But yeah, this is actually a coffee that I found that I thought was pretty cool. It's a mushroom instant coffee. It has 7 superfoods inside of this. So it's a new coffee. And like I said, it's 7 different basically 7 different mushroom coffees all mixed inside of one. It's 100%. Yeah, it's basically 100% organic. Everything in here is organic. So like I said, it's a new organic coffee. I've been drinking it for the last couple of weeks. So it's something I probably can add to my backpack as well. So definitely, like I said, guys, I just wanted to let you guys know, see what was going on, show you, my backpack and some of the stuff that I started putting in it. So definitely, like I said, if you got any questions or any suggestions or anything, definitely put them in the comments so I can actually reply to you, and we'll go from there. Other than that, guys, like I said, thank you for joining me, and thank you for joining me with my new backpack and all the goodies that I'm putting in it, so I can start showing you guys on a day-to-day basis. When we do take a road trip, you can see that I got my backpack with me and some of the goodies that are inside of it. So like I said, I'm going to do a part 2 to this because, like I said, it's a learning process and it's things that we're doing. So other than that, you see Christmas stockings in the background. I know you do. We're normally not in the kitchen, guys. Normally we're, outside, or we're in the car, or inside of our little mini studio. So most of the time, like I said, I'm going to start giving you guys ideas. I want you to come check out some of the stuff that I might do too. Like if I'm cooking, I want you guys to see me cooking. I want you guys to see some of the gas stations that we're going to be stopping at. There's going to be a lot of stuff that we're going to kind of put in there to kind of have a twist to it, to change things up, so you guys can get a better feel of what it's like hanging out with CJ and Miss Veda on a day trip, or even a night trip. So we've been thinking like doing a night trip, something late at night, then stop where we're going to stop, even if it's at the hotel or whatever, and then get up the next day to show you guys some of the stuff that we're going to be doing too. So we'll give you a little flashback, or a little sample. I don't know why I said flashback, but that is coming up. Now that I mentioned that, the flashback is coming up near the end of the month. But other than that, yeah, I give you guys some of the ideas and some of the things that we do on a day-to-day basis. So hope you like my new sweater too. Like I said, definitely I love it. Like I said, it's just, you got me right here and then you got Miss Veda behind me. So it's like both of us we're going out hiking. So like I said, I love the new sweater and I love the new idea of Stacy hooking it up. Like I said, thank you, Stacy. Give you a shout out again. Thank you for making all these shirts and sweaters for me, and thank you for the love and everything else. So other than that, guys, like I said, I will see you in my next video, and like I said, we will have more update on some of the new products that we're going to be putting inside of our travel backpack. So you just kind of like get the backpack and then you just kind of put it on, and then you're like, let's go.